I did look up something that I should have looked up before, but I looked up after if any of the animals were hurt during the filming of this movie, and surprisingly, they were not. It's a 90s movie, so limited special effects, CGI, whatever. So I expected the animals to be hurt, especially with the fact that one of the animals gets stabbed with porcupine needles, and we see blood a little bit, even though this is like I think a G-rated movie. Um, but yeah, it's fake animals. There's a fake cat that they use for the river scene. There's fake animals they use for the porcupine. Every time an animal is hurt, it's a fake animal. Unlike a newer movie that came out only like 10 years ago, Air Buddies, the snow one, where they killed a lot of animals during filming because they brought fucking animals that aren't used to cold weather into freezing weather. And yeah, that's definitely a series I will never watch just because of that one movie. Anyways, this was a childhood movie that I watched so much as a kid. It's not bad, but definitely not as good as I remember. Not too much happens. It's very fast paced. So, it's also kind of short. So, you don't really get bored of it, at least. And, there's a new animal at every turn. There's a scene of him barking at a raccoon in a tree, and then immediately after, bumping into a skunk. There are weird things that I definitely want to criticize, even though this is a kid's movie. They make it very clear that dogs, they can only understand some words for some reason. Like they can understand stay, but they don't understand when animals are talking to them, telling them, hey, we'll be right back, we gotta go. But they understand stay in some words. You would think if dogs can understand humans, and humans can understand dogs, that dogs can understand cats, right? Since it's a different species. Nope. They they talk to the cat. Sassy. All the time. I don't understand that logic. They also know references to like media. Like, Chance calls a mountain lion Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like the actor Arnold Schwarzenegger. Um, but they don't know what a fucking moose is. They have like, they're all sleeping in the forest. They hear a noise, and the old dog's like, oh, that's a moose. They have razor sharp teeth, and they can reach into trees and kill you. So it'd be better for you to sleep on the ground. They reference other stuff, but that's the only one I remember. But they reference like a lot of TV stuff, making them feel like more like humans than animals. It's just a minor criticism. It only happens maybe 3 times in the movie, and the Arnold one is really the only one I remember. But it happened a few times. They also save a little girl, which takes them to the vet. They run away from the vet because they think it's a pound. And eventually they get home to the family. There really isn't that much. They run into animals every now and then, like the mountain lion, like some bears. They have Sassy float down the river, and a human saves her. Eventually she hears them barking, so she goes to them. There's just stuff happens. It's entertaining. And there's apparently a sequel. I saw it on Disney Plus. I don't remember watching it when I was a kid, so that's probably not a good thing. If I did watch it, it was clearly forgettable. So I will be watching that though eventually. I don't know when. This is the movie I had nostalgia for, so it was the one I watched first, obviously. Plus, it's the first movie. But yeah, it's an okay movie. I still think it's pretty enjoyable. All the characters are pretty cool. The 3 main animals, they all have their own personalities. And I like them all.